Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Tech Medic. We're going to work on taking your game from this noob paradise, all these low levels, to this paradise where you can go ahead and face off of high level monsters in low level zones, and or you can go ahead and have these high level monsters be a more manageable level like 5, 6, 14, whatever it is. I'm going to teach you how to do that. So you can utilize your main save that you've been working on without having to re-roll anything and get the right world settings so that you can achieve this. Stay tuned. Okay, how are we going to accomplish this? So we've got our main save. This is the save that I originally had since 2024. I want to transfer this into a mode where it's completely random. I've got level 5s hanging out with level 50s, level 80s chilling with level 60s. You get the picture. All of the dungeons are going to be random. That means where there should be level 17 dungeons, there's going to be level 70 dungeons. Where there's going to be level 10 bosses, there's going to be level 80 bosses. Where there's going to be level 25 POIs, there's going to be level 55 POIs. You get the picture. It's going to completely mix up everything so that there's adventure everywhere. It does not turn the starting area into an obsolete mess. It's going to allow you to enjoy your adventure, and you're going to have to do a scavenger hunt for a lot of the basic pals for meat, wool, milk, and all kinds of other things. So with that, it'll take some of the pals that you're used to and bump their level all the way up to 80, and you're going to have to find ways or alternate pals to complete the jobs that you would otherwise have to switch in for base management. With that, guys, this is how we're going to accomplish that. We are going to go ahead and dupe our first account. What we need to do is we need to create a totally new account. Just confirm, create that account, right? Now that we have that duped account, what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and jump into our percent app data percent. Now with that, we're going to jump over to local, and we're going to go all the way down to PAL. Inside of PAL, we're going to save. Inside of save, we're going to save games. And inside of that, you're going to have your own numerical folder like this. How are we going to find which one was the dupe? Well, see that we have our original and our dupe. The dupe folder will have its own time. This is in 24-hour time. And obviously, we will have these times here. So as you can see here, we are looking for the one that says 21:45. This is the one, 9:45. So with that, we got our duplicate file here, and we need our main folder, which is 2026. So that is 826 right here. We need to go ahead and copy everything. Okay, we'll be copying everything, and we're going to be going back to the 21:45, and we can paste everything in here. Now that gives us a duplicate. So how do we change the world settings from here? Well, this is where we're going to have to create a new profile. Again, name it whatever you want. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to choose to go all the way down and choose completely random. Completely random will do everything from dungeons, human POI, and pals from different regions like Faybreak and the World Tree. Regional will just simply take the pals that are located in a newbie region, Faybreak region, or World Tree region and switch them within their respective regions. Random pal levels, with this on, it will allow you to have those level 5s hanging out right next door to level 80s. So with that, we also have the hardcore permadeath as well as pal permadeath as well. So you can flip those on and trick your friends, get all the way to level 80 and say, hey, I made it to hardcore on this, check it out. You can flex on them, or you could just go ahead and set it up so that you have specific server rules so that if a pal is KO'd, it's gone forever. Choose how you want to play. So with that, we have our folder. We're just going to pull from this one right here, so 1642. We're going to go drop down into our numerical folder. We're going to look for 1642, which is this 442. And what we're going to do is we're going to open it, and we're going to copy those world settings okay? And we're gonna go back to our duplicate at 2145, and we're gonna paste that duplicate in here, okay? That's how it's gonna take those settings, including the seed, and totally apply those to the game's background world logic so that you have all of these things. This will not affect your buildings that are already been placed. This will not affect any progress that you have on your character. All of that stuff is saved within your local, your meta, and your level, and your player as well. If you delete your player and you replace it with another player from a different save, it'll totally brick it. Now, if you do that, you have to go ahead and get your player data back. From what? Your backup, right? So that you can go ahead and get functionality back, because every one of these files is built with your Steam ID or your Xbox or PlayStation Pass, whatever it is. It's built into these data files, and these data files are all encrypted, as you can see here. So that's why everything needs to stay uniform, but the way you edit your world options is this way, and that'll allow you to get these results. This makes sure that wherever you go, there's going to be adventure, there's going to be challenge, and nothing becomes obsolete. Because if you're a long-time PalWorld player, you're going to realize that you outgrow the low-level zones and there's no reason to go back. It makes the game very repetitive, especially when you're pigeonholed into like Fabric Isles and or the World Tree. That takes a huge toll. And of course, now that we're here, we're surrounded by level 5s, level 66s, level 57s, and of course this jerk face who always tries to kill me when I come around here. But you get the picture. All of these pals will be available, even some of the more rarer pals, which will be in the end game zone at the World Tree over there, and over there at the Floating Isles, will be available to you. Just like this guy. And I struggled to say his name, but yeah. Hydrolon Ignis. And I think there's another Hydrolon that hangs out over here. But you get what I'm talking about. So with that, guys, you've been given the directions to go ahead and take ownership of your own. And just like that, we got a Fabric Warrior over there, level 54, in what should be a level 5 zone. Alright guys, so I hope that this video helped you out and helped you preserve your old saves so that you can utilize them again, because I know what it feels like to go ahead and have all these grand settings pop up and you're not able to enjoy them. And this little jerk face, gonna gain some more altitude and hang out right here. But with that, guys, thank you very much for your time. Please like, subscribe, follow if you're on TikTok, and we shall see you all in the next one. Have a good night. Bye bye.